15th, about 36 million American families will start receiving monthly checks from the IRS as part of the expanded child tax credit. Eligible families will receive up to $1,800 in cash through December. But the tax credit has some disadvantages that make some families want to opt out, right? So our money expert, Jini Thornton, joined us this morning to break it all down and answer any questions you may have. So hit us up if you have some questions. 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Jini, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. This is the child tax credit. I think I heard about it on the news. They was talking about it, but what exactly is it?
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit. Well, first, let's talk about what it's not. This is not another stimulus payment that people are going to receive, but it's an enhanced child tax credit. So several months ago, remember when President Biden signed the American Rescue Plan? It expanded the tax credit. So it increased it. It went from $2,000 to $3,600 for people with children under the age of 6. And it went to $3,000 for kids between the ages of 6 and 17. So what's going to happen, Rickey, is people who are entitled to the credit, they will begin to receive half of the credit from between July and the month of December. And then the other half of it, the other 50%, they're actually going to be able to claim that on their 2021 tax return when they file their return. Now, the good thing is, Rickey, people don't have to do anything in order to begin to receive it. The IRS is going to begin sending those payments that you referred to beginning on July 15th. Again, they're going to run through December. As long as people have filed their 2019 or 2020 tax return, that means the IRS has their information. They'll begin to send those payments out via direct deposit if they have their bank account information, or they're going to start sending out checks.
That's really good to know, Jini. And, I think some people may be a little nervous about accepting the payments because they're not sure if they're eligible. Can someone opt out if they don't want to receive it?
You can absolutely opt out. And, I think a lot of people are going to. You can go to www.irs.gov, that's G-O-V. Right on the home screen, there's a button that says Get Answers on the Advanced Child Tax Credit. You can go there and opt out. So if people are concerned about, maybe they don't want to mess up their tax refund for next year, they're not sure if they're eligible, you don't really understand what's going on, you absolutely have the option to opt out.
We're chatting with our money expert, Jini Thornton. And are there any disadvantages to receiving this advanced child tax credit? Like, are you going to have to pay this back?
Well, you're not going to have to pay it back, but this is what the challenge is. If you kind of have planned, if you're one of those people who really plan and know what you want to do with your tax refund, this could decrease your tax refund. Because remember, this is not a stimulus check. You're getting half of your child tax credit now. If you're like, you know what? I don't want to mess with my 2022. I want to leave everything as it is. That could definitely be a disadvantage. The other thing, too, that's a problem is if you receive the payment and you're not supposed to, that you are actually going to have to pay them back. So this is not one of those things where you can kind of bust a move and do what you want to do. You are not entitled to it unless you meet the income requirements and your kids are within the appropriate age ranges.
All right, let's go to the phones. Yeah, you on with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
I just want to know if you allow someone to claim your children for you during that COVID, people was relocating for the taxes. Are they going to continue to give the tax credit to the person who you allow to carry, or it automatically resume back to the original custodial parent?
Actually, it's going to stay with the person who claimed the child as the dependent, because they're only going to be looking at the most recent return that was filed. So whoever claimed that child for 2020, that is who's actually going to be able to receive this child tax credit, this advance.
All right, you're on with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
The question I have is, I just got custody of my daughter. Now, before I got custody of my daughter, her mother was claiming her on taxes all the time. With the new tax child credit, the mother claimed her for 2020. being that the taxes are going to be coming from the 2021 taxes, the credit's going to be coming from the 2021 taxes, am I going to be penalized if I file for her in 2021, or how does that work?
So, okay, good morning. So since your child's mother claimed her in 2020, she has the right, she can opt out, so it won't impact you. So you can have that discussion with her so she can opt out. So when you claim her for 2021, not only will you be able to claim her as a dependent, but you will also be able to claim this child tax credit.
Now, you see, the child's mother, you can have that conversation with, but a baby mama?
What?
You're so crazy. You're so crazy. She gonna opt out. You know she gonna opt out, too.
All right, you're on with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
I haven't received my last two stimulus payments. I received the first one, but I didn't receive the last two. And I just want to know what Jini could tell me to help me to receive those last two payments.
Okay, and it's interesting. There's still millions of people who have not received the stimulus payments. So if you did not receive the first or the second one, you can claim the recovery rebate credit on your 2020 tax return. Again, it's called the recovery rebate credit. Now, if you did not receive the third stimulus payment, the IRS has not provided us guidance on how you can receive that yet. To file our 2021 tax returns, and then you're going to claim a credit for that then.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that people didn't receive their check.
Oh, you know, there's millions of people, Ricky, who have not received their checks still.
All right, Jini, let everybody know if anybody need to find you, or reach you, how can they find you?
If you have any financial questions at all, please follow me at Jini Thornton. That's JiniThornton. Ricky, y'all have an amazing day.
Hey, you too, Jini. Thank you so much for coming with all that information. I just love when you come on the show. Got my finance and my life together. I'm working on it.
Pimping.
Come on.